My name is Professor Christopher Bannerman. I run a research centre at Middlesex University called ResCen Research Centre, which focuses on the artistic processes of creative artists who are working professionally, and running an intercultural project called Arts Cross. Well, I got involved in dance as a teenager, and it was actually because my older brother was going to drama lessons on weekends. So I followed him into the drama lessons. There was a movement session one day, and I was just somehow overcome by this session, and I knew immediately afterwards that what I wanted to do was become a dancer. So I had quite a long career as a dancer and a choreographer. I was always interested in dance in a very wide way, beyond the restrictions of being a professional performer and a choreographer. The core principle behind ResCen is that artists are generating knowledge which is shared with others, and that we can learn things about both artists and perhaps extrapolate from that to understand creativity more generally. Arts Cross is an intercultural research project that involves partners in Beijing, in Taipei, and in London. The artists create work, the academics observe their working processes, the artists present and perform that work in professional venues, the academics observe that and then present a conference in conjunction with the artists. It is presented as being the results of a research process, and that in itself is interesting because we are finding a new way of presenting performance.
I'm also involved in searching for information on the internet, particularly those informations in Chinese, and I'll translate them for Chris, which helps with the research finding. Arts Cross project brings everyone together and provide the opportunity for them to communicate even though they speak different languages. By bringing all of them together, it provides a chance for them to try to learn about each other's culture.
My main area of interest is this intercultural research, and I think it's particularly significant for me because I perceive the world changing and becoming much more globalized, much more interconnected. English is probably going to lose its dominance as a world language, but the language of performance becoming quite international and globalized, and we are probably communicating as effectively through performance as we are through words. So Middlesex has given me that platform in order to kind of engage in that international exchange, but it has really developed and focused my research now on the developments of intercultural identities. The changing world affects performance, but some performances actually can shape the changing world. They're new, they're innovative, people see them and they say, now I understand. Somehow innately, intuitively, they understand the world in a different way. So that's been fascinating for me.